Estrella, Galicia. So yeah, my name is Javier. I come from Galicia, that is belongs to Spain. It's northwest Spain, over Portugal. Actually, I come from a small hometown called Celanova, close to the border in Portugal, like 30 kilometers, 1 hour from Porto. But since I was a kid, yeah, I was always really amazed by music. To play guitar early with 10 years old, trying to play rock or blues. I was always amazed by this kind of music, always buying CDs, and then came electronic music. This was a big change of my life. My first party, I guess I was not still even 16 years old. We used to have a big club there called Octopus. As main residents, imagine like Jeff Mills, Richie Houghton, these big names back in the days, also today, but back in the days were like, you know, the big names on the scene. So I always used to have older friends than me. My first party, we went to this club. Octopus was playing like Jeff Mills with Fumiya Tanaka. Techno, super, like not right now, but Fumiya, like more chill, but back in the days was 135 BPM. And was a really, really big scene in Galicia back in the days. I don't know if I should say something on the interview, but yes, because Galicia, you know, is the first like port of, there's a lot of narco stuff. So they did a lot of parties around. I don't know if it was to blank the money, whatever. But we were used to have, these kind of big parties. And since the first party, I got absorbed. It was a life changer. 2-3 years until I was 18, 19. Spain started to have we started to have a lot of restrictions. The scene was literally going down and down. But I appreciate the fact that I arrived just at the end to to enjoy what the vibe was back in the days. You know, in that period, I was not able to go out just for 2 days party. I had to lie my parents and say, okay, I go to sleep to my friend's place, and instead of that, I went to these parties. And yeah, I say thanks to them, thank you, because yeah, it changed my life. And since then, I follow it. It was 20 years ago, actually. 2010, I got my first MacBook Pro, my first Logic, and step by step, it was, you know, a thing that was absorbing me. Yes, after 1-2 years, we started to release in some labels around, and not like right now that that I know the labels which kind of music has its label. But back in the days, we just sent music to friends that we knew. They were older, and they would give the music to the right person, let's say. It was really, really amazing period for me. Now, if I listen to it, I don't tell my friends this is my first release, you know, because, you know, when I was like 19, 20, I had another idea about it. It's like, if I had the opportunity to release, I was super happy. Just that time, it was like, yes, if you offer me to release in your label, I will do it, and I just want to make a project super easy and send to you. And it was not really like professional approach, let's say, but yeah, it was first release, so it was always important just to carry on. Came to Berlin first year, I think it was 2010. I was supposed to be here for 1 week just for partying. I was not even 21, so to get in a club in Berlin, you need to be 21 years old. Since the first step I got in the club, I saw the vibe was totally different what I was experiencing in Spain, about the people around, about the vibe, about the love for music, the cultural thing that is around it. At the end, I was almost 1 month, not 1 week. It was kind of crazy. I lost my exams in the university. But, you know, it gave me the energy. It was so special that when I came back, I had still 3 years of university, but I made it in 2 years just because I want to come here as soon as possible. First club was Golden Gate. I put my steps. That's actually, I played there 3 weeks ago for first time. And I was feeling like, well, man, I came here 15 years ago. I was 20, and now I was telling the bouncers there. Study like pedagogy. Psychopedagogy is kind of related with education with children or with people with mental problems. I am really interested in that. When I came to Germany, it was like, okay, I need to speak German first. So I was learning German the first year, almost every day, not on Mondays because I was fucked up. I did the pros to make it so I will have more opportunities, you know. Going to clubs every weekend, finding my style, blah blah, and then I was working in so many different stuff at the beginning. Like I was even cleaning flats. I was working as like in a call center, like doing different kind of stuff. Because back in the days I was not spending that much money as now. Now Berlin is a bit crazier with the inflation and this. But back in the days I was living in a studio. It was perfect because I was surrounded by people making music. I could make after hours, I could make music. That period I was paying for my flat 200 euros. Didn't need to pay so much money for that. Also clubs, you could get in clubs for 10 euros and stay 2 days in the club. It's not like right now. After 5 years, I decided to make a new course to teach Spanish for foreigners. I did this course after 8 months, and afterwards, yeah, I just sent my curriculum, my CV to many schools, and then I started to teach Spanish. And since 5 years, I'm working on that also. Now I'm in 2 schools now. Give me the money to make music, to make my own life, to travel around, to play around. So it's perfect. So after 11 years, I found my comfort zone. So I'm really happy, and people ask me, you tired from Berlin? I say, no, come on. Now is my best time. I need to enjoy. Still 36. I feel like 25 when I came here. So my first gig was in Galicia in Santiago, but it was kind of a birthday party. The birthday guy got me to play 2 hours before the real party starts. And all my friends came to support me, and was really special in this point. My last gig was last weekend at Club del Visionaire with a big lineups, artists, like big stars, let's say. And also, you know, the vibe in Berlin is kind of different because people, you know, they come from, most of them, I don't want to say 100%, but they come from the music, they know the artists they will play in the party, they know more or less the sound, they know why they come. And since the beginning, I made a warm-up session, like 6 hours. And it was really special because I came straight from another party which Radu was playing 10 hours, so I got some inspiration. And then I came to Club del Visionaire. It's nice to play the warm-up because at the beginning it's no one in the club, but step by step the club is getting full. So to make the music following the vibe is coming, you know, make a history on my mind and to the people. Try to connect, you know, the vibe, the sound, and yeah. But it's less techno focus, maybe on less BPM. But it depends on the time I play. Or if I go to a techno party, I could play techno as well. If I go to a minimal party, I can play minimal, but always on my own, let's say, my own style. Is you know, you see yourself in the test to see, okay, I coming from my old friends, like more in a techno, on a techno thing, let's say, but also these new guys, they also have a good taste of music, and they also can teach me. Like, it's not that I follow what they want because they are young, but also it's new ideas, and not because they are young they don't know about it. They can have also his own let's say, a taste of music, and it's not that I follow them, but kind of follow them in the way that, okay, they show me a track, and I say, wow, this is nice. So I say, okay, so thank you, you know? And also with my old friends, also this track is nice, and also that makes my own construction overall. Back in the days, I went to Bucharest a lot, guest house. I used to have a lot of Romanian friends. Sometimes when they get serious, like Radu, when he's connected. Last time I saw him last week, he plays techno, he plays deep techno, he plays even electro tracks, just transmitting to people, or it's just his vibe. Really got connected to this dark side of it. Yeah, back in the days, I was feeling that I was more connected than right now. But at the end of the day, that many producers or wants to try to do the same, do your own stuff. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like you need to find the vibe, and it's a combination into them. I really love this when people goes in community, you see them dancing, feeling the music, and this is not only the music, it's also the people who is surrounding the artist, the vibe they create, the smiles. Romania and Bucharest, for me, was one of the best places. Only few I got this feeling, really. Spain, for example, as I told you, it was different back in the days. I'm not partying there since a long time, but it was more like, okay, let's have party, blah, blah, you know, lots of kind of different people, but the music was just a background thing. It was not the main thing. This is something I really respect, and I will respect my whole life, and it's part of what I am now as an artist, let's say. I mean, I don't feel that I am anyone to give advices. You know, as I told you, I don't feel myself like a wow artist, whatever. But the advice is like, you just love the music. Don't try to go so fast. If you feel the music, if you go to parties, just follow your vibe. You have enough knowledge to create it. Put the first kick, or you just make an atmosphere, and just flow. Just go and feel. At the end of the day, you will do something in relation what you are used to listen. Also dig a lot. There is a lot of music that nobody plays, and you can play it even if no one is playing it. It's just, you just need to feel like, hey, this is good shit. Just play it. I don't care who play it. It's like, do your own thing. Wow, yes. Actually, here in Berlin, it's like all my friends, not all, but almost all of them are artists, DJs or producers. So here Berlin is a special place because of that. It's all related to music. If they are not artists, they have big love to music. But yeah, as I tell you, at the end of the day, you think, okay, he's an artist, everyone is an artist. I'm now in a period that after 11 years in Berlin, I have met a lot of artists, great artists, even not like big names, also big names, but what I get amazed is like, you know, sometimes we go to parties with big names and we are not so happy with the music. We come here or to any other place to make like after hours, and the best music I listen to is in the after, and I suddenly ask, what's this track? It's my track. And this happened like 80% of the time. It's like, no way. It's like with me, with many other friends. And it's, wow, but I didn't know you are making music. Yeah, I don't need to tell that, you know. It's like, it's what I like of this city. Is a lot of humble around, people that I include myself on this group. Like I feel myself more a clubber, finding good events around, let's say techno or minimal or ambient music, whatever. But we are music followers. Maybe we don't play it as much as we want. But when we do it, we have the time to learn from ourselves, to know, wow, this track from you I will play my next gig, or this track for you is super special, and that's one of the points I really love it. One point it could be like, okay, we are many here, It's like competence, but no. For me, it's the opposite way. The circle you are around and you really can learn. Personally, it's not only music because normally it's related. They are good persons and they have good taste of music, or they are more or less with the same lifestyle as me, and I really love it. So yes, I don't see myself like I am an artist. It's like, no, I'm a person. I love music. I make music. I play sometimes around here, wherever. We all are the same. It's not. I have no friends that say, no, I am an artist. No, no. You are from like that from the beginning, no? Instead of playing 6 hours, can you put this guy 3 hours, or we can play back to back? Because yeah, they really have something to show. We are shy. We are not the ones to say, I cannot play in your party, or the things are coming to us. Something special here that I never felt in any other place around.